Hey, so it's Monday again. So these videos I'm making them once a week. So Monday, every Monday. Uh, Monday being barbell day. So a brief recap from since the last time. So last week I did 4 runs, 3 at 90 minutes and 1 at 2 hours. So 2 hours was on a Saturday. Now I call them runs. Really, they're glorified walks. So it's sort of like more or less, jogging the downhills, jogging the flats, walking the uphills. The whole thing is about the same effort as would be, a good uphill walk. So that's about as hard as it gets. So I'm very aware that doing lots of cardio, is not great for muscle building. Uh, but it's pick your battles, choose your battles. Uh, I'm not particularly choosing muscle building or cardio. I want to do both. So it's a decent balancing act. But long easy efforts seem to tick quite a few boxes. So that's what I did over the last week. Today, barbell day. Okay, it's heavy day or heavy week. So basically, over 3 weeks, you got first week is fives, next week is fours, next week after that, which is this week, is threes. So today it's 3 sets of three. So 3 triples per movement, just about. Okay, so let's get on with it. So on this bar at this moment in time, there's 105. So this is my last warm up, just do a single, and then it's going to be 115. So the working set is 115. Okay, so that was the last of the warm-ups. So before that, did a bit of a few minutes on a row machine, bit of dynamic effort, sort of like leg swings, then a few reps with the empty bar, etc., etc. So that's the last warm-up. So this is 115 kilos. It's now starting to get close to as heavy as I've been in quite a while. I'm pretty sure that, I did some 120s last year, for sure. Did some 120s. But what I'm hoping is that this method, so fives and fours and threes, allows me to go further than simply doing fives. So it's almost like you get a taste of the weight, but you don't have to do incredibly high volume with it. But, we'll see what happens anyway. So first set of three. Okay, 3. Whew. Pretty much as always, it just felt really hard. So, I always find the first work set gives me a good kicking. See what the second one's like. But yeah, I keep saying the same thing, it's all relative. You know, there's no really such a thing as a heavyweight or a lightweight. It's all, you know, relative to you as an individual. You know, you're not only you as an individual, but where you are in life, I suppose. So, you know, at one point in time, these would have been light walnuts for me, but they're not anymore. Now they're really hard and demanding. But I suppose in one way, in one sense, it's, you know, it's psychologically comforting to think that, yeah, I've done all these weights before. Yeah. But no, I'm not gonna pretend that was easy. It wasn't. I found that really hard. And obviously, also, you know, I'm doing a lot of cardio, which is working against my squatting, and I'm cutting as well. So none of it's helping to lift heavy weights. But my thinking being is that soon enough I will flip back over to doing more barbell stuff and less cardio. So it's just a question of phases, emphasising different qualities. I wish I could simply, you know, get better at everything and be extremely lean all at the same time, but it's a bit unrealistic. You know, one thing works against another. So one thing's sort of like you're just maintaining it more or less while you improve something else. But I think, you know, when you're putting out a good effort, that was a good effort, no doubt about it. That wasn't easy. So let's see what set number 2 brings. See if it's any easier. Might be. Half a minute. Yeah. But I don't like doing a lot of barbell stuff in winter time. I prefer to be outside doing cardio. You know, it warms you up. It's more pleasant. It's not bad. It's not bad jogging around or biking in the cold. Well, biking is not particularly great, but jogging around anyway. Come on then, 3 reps. Yeah, still hard. So last Thursday I did 110 for 3 sets of 4. $110 for 3 sets of 4 last Thursday. So today, 115 for 3 sets of 3. If I get it, which I think is looking highly probable. Okay, on Thursdays I do not do deadlifts, but today I do. So today the deadlifts is going to be hard as well. So it's a heavy session. I always find the deadlift is kind to cutting. So if you actually, you know, if you're actually losing some body fat, deadlift seems to be not so badly affected. Squatting and benching, that's what I find. But, so last time I weighed in, I was under 90 kilos, which is, you know, just a whisker under 90 kilos, which is, you know, I'm not really shifting much body weight. You know, hopefully, I'm shifting a bit of fat and gaining a bit of muscle, but, you know, it's not going to be anything to write home about. But I'm sticking out the process. I'm mad if it's very slow, yeah. But I'm definitely under 90, whereas previously I was over 90 a couple of weeks ago. So I'm under 90, and I'm hoping to keep in that direction. Well, I'm not hoping, I will. You know, I'm going to keep going in that direction. Shift some body fat. Yeah, no hoping about it, that's going to happen. So regardless of, you know, even if I can't squat, if I can't lift, if I can't run, it doesn't matter. The one thing that's going to be emphasised is the getting rid of that body fat. So keep that. That's going to be that's my main thing. Keep at this moment in time now. You know, so I was flirting with it before Christmas. During Christmas, I let myself go a bit. You know, it's Christmas. But since then, I started to bite the bullet. Okay, a few seconds. Last set of 3. Squat's done. It's a big relief. So let's get this last set of 3 done. Okay, good stuff. So I got what I was aiming for. So 3 sets of 3. However, it was by no means easy. So the best outcome would have been 3 sets of 3 and it felt easy. But no, it was just 3 sets of 3 and it felt like I worked for it. Okay, so I say, this is a peak weight week. So next week we'll be back to the 5s. And all I need to do is improve upon the last time I did 3 sets of 5. So last time I did 3 sets of 5, it was 100 kilos, I believe. Yep. So if I go for 102.5, I'm not sure. Let's have a look. No, tell a lie. I've already done 102.5. So if I go for 105 for 3 sets of 5 next Monday. In fact, I'll leave the belt on. I'll leave the belt on when I've done squatting. Flat shoes. These sleeves down. Don't need those. Okay. There's 100 kilo on the bar. Okay, so that's 100. Let's go what, 130. That's 130. I'll go one more, 150. last single, last warm up. Okay. So the work set is a nice 162.5. So 160 and 1 1/4. So over 160, in my mind it's sort of like getting respectable. So looking for a triple. But yeah, so over the weekend I did the 24-hour fast. So this is, I don't know, is that 3 consecutive times, I think, maybe 3 or 4, I can't remember. But so I stopped eating at 5:30. Well, about 5:20 on a Saturday, and I started again at 5:30 on a Sunday. So whether or not it has health benefits, it's definitely a way to get in a low calorie day. So I just had the one meal on Sunday, and it was not excessive. Only problem with it is there wasn't a great deal of protein consumed that day. Ah, well. But I did have a sardine sandwich. That's good stuff. Not for the sardines though. Okay, so I want a triple here. So half a minute for a triple. This is going to be a challenge, let's say. Let's say it's going to be a challenge. Yeah, if we're getting into 160s and beyond, it feels like it's getting into useful territory again. Okay, triple. 162.5 for a triple. That sounds somewhat less dismal. Didn't feel too bad either. So yeah, that. And the thing about squatting is that you know, regardless of the warm up, you know, arguably I could do a better warm up, okay. But regardless of the warm up, that first set is still hard, still a shock. But once you've been through the squatting, everything after that is a best continuation. It's not any harder. So that first set of deadlifts felt not bad, not too bad. Better than I expected actually, I'll say that much. But I've always been a better deadlifter than a squatter. Simple as that. I suspect a big part of my squatting problem, you know, is long term not doing anything for legs apart from squatting. You know, I've done various styles of squat. You know, there's obviously what I'm doing here is low bar. You know, I've done high bar with the manta ray, safety squat bar, kettlebell squats, squats with bands. But you know, they're not. I've never done any great amount of leg extension or leg curls, and I think I would probably benefit from doing that. But leg press maybe. Yeah, I used to do I remember when I was a lot younger, and I used to go to gyms more often. You know, commercial gyms. Used to do quite a bit of leg pressing. I was pretty good at leg pressing, but the simple reality is that I'm unwilling to travel to gyms. I'm unwilling to pay for gyms. I'd rather have my own setup, limited as it may be. I think one thing, you know, try and make a mental note to myself, maybe. Maybe I need to do a cycle of good mornings. Maybe that would help. Good mornings. Yeah, I've got the equipment for that. Safety squat bar. I mean, I think a lot of these things you can just include them for about 6 weeks. You get lasting benefit. Just keep bringing them back up every now and again. And also, you know, when I get over this current phase, I'm thinking about doing some pendulum squats as well. It's part of a high intensity cardio session. Do one of those every week. I'm not doing it now, but later on. So what I'm going to do today after these deadlifts, there's 3 sets of deadlifts, then I'm going to do a couple of sets of abs on the cable machine, and then it's going to be bench and pull up. Okay, 3 reps, come on then. Okay, again, not the worst. I've still got a bit of leeway on deadlift, I think. Whew. So one more set. I'm looking at the last time I did 3 sets of 5. Last time I did 3 sets of 5 on deadlift, it was 147.5. So it's going to be at least 150 next Monday. Go for 150 next Monday for 5s. So it's a simple, obvious progression. You do 1 week of 3s, 1 week of 4s, 1 week of 5, 1 week of 4s, 1 week of 3s, then back to the 5s. Except for I forgot about the deload. So next week it's actually deload week. But anyway, when I do the 5s it'll be 150. Yeah. Fog of war, as soon as you start lifting these weights the brain goes. So yeah, the whole thing is 5s, 4s, 3s, deload week. Then resume 5, 4, 3. Yeah? It's a lot of deloading. You know, every 4th week's a lot of deloading. But you know, given the amount of running, you know, I think that's that is a killer on this setup. You know, the sheer volume of running. So just knock it back every 4th week. I mean, there are many ways to arrange your training, but you know, you can just do a steady way constantly, or you can push hard and then back off. You know, I prefer the push hard back off approach. So you get a series of sort of like peaks and troughs. Come on, 1 set of 3. That'll be a good session, really. If I get the next set of 3, I'll say it's a good session, regardless of what happens next. Get a few weights off while I'm waiting. I forgot about that. Should have done that. Half a minute. Last set of 3 deadlifts. 162.5. Good outcome. Good stuff. So that wasn't a particular killer. No, don't get me wrong. It's not a joke, but it wasn't a killer. So, next item on the agenda, a couple of sets of abdominals. let's have a look. So last time I did abs, it went a set of 8 instead of 7. So for the abs, this ab work is not going, you know, there's no point going heavy for ab work. Well, you could if you wanted to, but let's have a look. 2 minute time, that's enough. That's 30 kilos on the cable machine on the stack. Well, I'll put a tad more on. What's that? 1 1/4. 1 1/4. That's 32.5. So I imagine I'll be looking at something like 6 reps, something like that. Half a minute. Yeah, I think the bench press is probably going to be hard today. And I was tempted to go straight to 100 kilos. You know, it's a significant milestone, 100 kilos. But no, I'm going to play it slowly. Actually, I'm not sure. Let's have a look what we've got. Yeah. So last time I did 95. So I'm going to go 97.5. And that'll be hard. Okay, 6. Thought we were going to get 7, but 6 will be. 6 was easy-ish. 7 I didn't think it would go. Half a minute. I should get another set of 6. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. I'll get the So the bench is going to be 97.5 and the pull-ups are going to be 15 kilos. Six. So I tried the 7, won't go. So 32.5 pair of 6s, good stuff. Let's get that bench going. So, a few warm-ups and get into it. I'm not a big fan of bench pressing these days. Used to be. Used to love it. But as you get older, tendons rebel, joints rebel. So I think it's pretty sensible to keep this bench press in a moderate range. I'm going to do, I don't know, 100 kilos, but I think after that I'm going to just swap it out for variants. So for example, close grip or incline, so I can keep the weight down. Still hard benching, but it keeps the weight down. Even you know, dips. But I also like to revisit it and get it back up to a reasonable level. Now that's okay. So what I'm doing now is sort of like, you know, getting it back up to a reasonable level. Okay, so I put 90 on. $70, $80, $90. Okay, that's 90. So 97.5. If I get this today, 3 sets of 3, I will get I will go for 100 on Thursday. So on Thursday workouts, it's the same rep range, 3 sets of 3 this week. But just touch up the weight a little bit. So the progression on Thursday is a little bit of extra weight. I mean, sometimes I just put on, half a kilo. But let's see how it goes today. No guarantee I'll get 3 sets of 3 now. Let's say I think this is quite hefty. But if I get 3 sets of 3, I think I will have a go at the 100 on Thursday. One rep on the pull-up. Okay, so ready to go. No, we're not. Let's put 15 kilos on. Oh, sorry. Go on, I'm going to go for it. Now look. 16 kilo kettlebell. So hopefully, my fat loss up to just is going to make that possible. So last Thursday I did 13.5 kilos for 3 sets of 4 on the pull-up, and today I was scheduled for 15, but I put 16 on. If the first set doesn't go, I'll reduce it. Okay, so 3 reps on this bench press. This is a challenge. 97.5. Ten seconds or so. Yep, good stuff, not bad. Not bad. 97.5 kilos for 3. Setup's all wrong. It's like no matter do lifting the thing up a little, lift the bench up a little bit more. But apart from that, that's great. Okay, so pull up 16 kilos. That's a little kettlebell that I've got on the chain. See what happens. I want 3 reps. Surely I can get 3 reps. Come on, 3. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, I'm not a great fan of low rep pull-ups. For some reason, I prefer to do the higher reps with it. I don't know. But that was a solid 3 reps. And I might not prove much, but I think if I am losing a bit of body fat, that's helping to get the pull-ups. But whatever, it went in the right direction. That's all that matters. Okay. So we're here again. Another set of 3. I think another aspect of this scenario, where you sort of like varying the rep ranges week by week, it's you know, psychologically, it's more stimulating. You know, if you're just doing the same thing over and over again, like 3 sets of 5, 3 sets of 5, you know, it becomes dreadful. Honestly, it becomes you know what's coming, how hard it is. But when you get this sort of like variation, you know, there's a bit of a surprise involved. You know. Okay. 3 reps, come on. Yes! Okay. Feels good. Trouble with this bench press, you know, it's you know, as I keep saying, you know, it's a stress on the shoulder tendons, you know, I don't know, the rotator cuff, whatever it is that it's. Whatever's fighting against the weight, but yeah. It definitely holds me back. I'm in no great hurry to. I don't think there's any great need to go beyond 100 kilos on bench press. I mean, what I could do is I could put the rep range up. That's a thought. That might be a good idea. Eventually. But for the next cycle, I'm gonna flip over to narrow grip bench, just so I can get the weight down a little bit. That's assuming that I get 3 sets of 3. Come on then, 3 reps. Yes. So I always try to get my chin right to the top of this. So my hands, you know, definitely above my hands. They're going fine. 2 sets of 3 there. They're going good. Okay, last set of 3 on the bench. So yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll go for the 100 kilos on Thursday. And if that goes well, that's it. I'll drop it down to close grip. Take about 10 kilos off it and progress that. Progress the close grip. Get that to 100 kilos. Then likely after that, start doing incline. Maybe a very low incline to begin with. Hand the tortoise. Yeah. Come on then, 3 reps. Definitely doable. Definitely good stuff. Alright, no problem. So, last set of pull-ups, then a couple of set of calf raises. So I like to keep calves in the mix. Yeah, I'll drop them now and again, but not for long. Keep calves in the mix, precisely because it's injury prevention for running. There you are. You want strong calves, strong Achilles. Yeah. Now I've learnt it the hard way. Okay, let's go for it. 3 reps. I'm going to say certainly will go. Go on then, 3. So, good stuff. Okay. Very good. Good session. Squat bucket. So, have a quick look up to expect. So last time we did calves, 7 and 6 by the looks of it. So 8 reps will be good. Eight reps. God knows how much weight's on it. It's great to be at the end of it. 6, 7, 8. 8. Not hard. Ain't hard, but not all out. So do one more. I said last time I got 7 and 6. This time I've just got 8. So to me, I'm not too worried about going to failure or absolute all out. As long as it's improving, that's all that matters. But you find in practical reality, it might not be every session, but in practical reality, just the process of improving eventually becomes all out failure. Yeah. So whichever path you take, but I like to measure it. I think trying to fail is subjective. You might not be feeling that good that day. You might be feeling sorry for yourself for whatever reason. You let yourself off the hook. But if you put 100 kilos and you get 5 reps, that's an objective measurement. Okay, even so, you could still probably introduce an element of cheating or whatever. But it's as good as it gets, let's say. Weight and reps, as good as it gets. Okay, so if you get another set of 8, that'd be great. Four. Eight. Yeah, so that time definitely near the limit, much nearer the limit. 8 reps there, 2 sets of 8. So last time was 7-6, this time 8-8. So just those 2 sets. At some point in the year, I will hammer calves. But as I say, you've got to choose your battles. Progress some things, keep other things in maintenance mode. Okay, I'll do the reveal thing. I've noticed that in this shed that I tend to look a lot worse than in different circumstances. It's the lighting. It's either extreme glare or, but what's and all, it's the reality of it. There's sort of like a hint of abdominals, but it's loads of blubber. So it's always the same scenario, isn't it? How do you get to where you want to go? Well, if I were you, I wouldn't start from where we are. It's never a different story. It's never good enough, is it? But I do think I'm turning it round again. Anyway, that's the reality of it. I don't train specifically for bodybuilding, for hypertrophy. It's just a byproduct of performance training. That's what I'm most interested in, performance training. Achieving different numbers and goals and times. So the actual, if I wanted to concentrate on posing, on bodybuilding, then I'd be doing a lot more sort of like shoulder laterals and arms and I don't know, rear delts, and all the little stuff. So all the little stuff I've been taking care of, but I'm not. And I think that a lot of what you get from the sort of like the big powerlifting moves is it's in the back of your body. So you get strong from the back, yeah, and you get sort of like muscles that people don't really look at very much. The erectors and the traps, that sort of thing. You get big glutes, And obviously, if you're carrying some fat, you just look like you're just some fat. That's it. You simply look fat. But underneath the fat, I say, big glutes, big thighs, that sort of thing. Which is not, visually, it's not terribly impressive. People like to see, big arms, big shoulders. But if you think about it, the effort involved in building big biceps, it's pretty minor compared to building a big deadlift or a big squat. So from the point of view of your personal satisfaction, your knowledge of what you've done, I think that having a good squat and a good deadlift outweighs having flashy biceps. But I'm not going to knock it all. You do what you want. Do what you want. It's good to look good. Looking good and being healthy, they go together. But I don't think that building up certain little muscles to incredible proportions is really all that great. If you haven't got the other stuff. If you got it all, well, go for it. Anyway, I enjoyed it today. I thought it was a good outcome. What did I get? So squats 115 for 3 sets of 3, deadlift 162.5 for 3 sets of 3, bench press 97.5 for 3 sets of 3, pull-ups 16 kilos for 3 sets of 3, and there a bit of abs and calves thrown in. Yeah, good stuff. Definitely all on the right track so far. So if it's working, keep going. Okay, bye.